Well, earlier we told you about Center County elected official Christopher Lee awaiting word on a bail hearing, hoping to get out of jail before his trial on federal child sex crimes. And we've also told you that this is not Lee's first brush with the law in incidents involving children. The recent arrest has sparked a response from state lawmakers on his previous case in 2005 when he was placed on probation. And with the very latest on this story, Gary Sinderson is live for us in our Center County newsroom. Gary?
And Jen, we can tell you just last week we filed a special petition here in Center County Court for more information on Christopher Lee's 2005 probation deal. Those records were sealed by a judge. So far, we've gotten no response from the court, but it hasn't stopped state lawmakers from speaking up on the issue, especially whether or not Christopher Lee should have been eligible for a special ARD program, a special probation program, after being charged with indecent assault in 2005. In 2005, Christopher Lee was involved in what he termed a misunderstanding over claiming he was checking a boy for bedwetting after putting his hand in the boy's pants. Lee eventually was placed in a special probation program, ARD, for first-time offenders.
In this case, I believe the court system blew it. I believe ARD shouldn't have been granted the first time.
Representative Scott Conklin is not alone in that assessment. In fact, other lawmakers have said they're already preparing legislation for a state law that would eliminate child sex crimes for consideration for the ARD program.
The general public that I've heard from says it should not even be an option in the case of sexual offenses, especially sexual offenses with minors, and that's what my legislation will do.
But that legislation is not a done deal in the state legislature. Some, such as Conklin, feel it should remain a decision for the county court systems.
The political side of me says we should rush to undo legislation, but the pragmatic side says no, we need to allow this up to the district attorneys, we need to allow this up to the judges, we need to give this a case by case. And the reason I say that is, if we would do a law, would it be strict enough in some cases as well?
Lee remains jailed on his latest charges in a 4-count federal indictment. Last week, he filed a request for a bail hearing. And at this point, Christopher Lee is due to stand trial on those federal charges on December 1st. Live in Center County, Gary Sinderson, 6 News.